What if the legendary tales of dragons, the ancient guardians of wisdom, treasure, and mystery were told not as fierce battles, but as soft, soothing bedtime stories meant to ease you into peaceful dreams? Imagine a world where dragons glide silently over moonlit valleys, their great wings stirring only gentle winds, and their stories are whispered like lullabies through the ages. Tonight, we'll wander through calming myths and timeless legends, exploring the serene heart of dragon, history and lands wrapped in starlight and stillness. Settle in, breathe deeply, and let the journey begin. As you settle comfortably into your bed, allow yourself to arrive fully in this moment. Feel the gentle support beneath you, cradling your body from head to toe. The mattress holds you with quiet steadiness, every curve and contour of you embraced as if by the warmest, most welcoming arms. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, feeling the cool air fill your lungs completely. Hold it softly for just a moment, and then exhale through your mouth, letting go of everything you no longer need. Your body sink into the bed as each breath brings more peace. Again, breathe in slowly, deeply, allowing your belly to rise. Hold for a moment, then breathe out even slower, feeling your shoulders drop, your muscles loosen, and your mind begin to quiet. With every breath, the outside world feels farther away, and this space, this warm, safe cocoon becomes your whole world. Let your body sink into the bed. As each breath brings more peace, bring your awareness now to your feet. Feel their weight resting completely, no effort, no tension. Imagine them melting into the softness beneath you, the muscles unwinding with every slow breath. A gentle warmth begins in your toes and spreads upward through your ankles and calves, soothing every muscle fiber. Your legs feel heavy now, relaxed and calm. Let your body sink into the bed as each breath brings more peace. Allow this wave of comfort to travel up to your knees and thighs. Any tightness loosens, every knot dissolves, and your legs grow heavier, more grounded, more supported. Your hips rest deeply, perfectly aligned, as if the bed has shaped itself just for you. You are safe here. You are at ease. Shift your attention to your lower back and abdomen. Feel your breath moving in and out without effort, your belly rising and falling like the slow tide of a gentle sea. As you breathe in, imagine calmness and tranquility filling this space. As you breathe out, imagine stress and tension drifting away like mist. Let your body sink into the bed as each breath brings more peace. Now, move your awareness to your chest and upper back. Notice how your heart beats at a steady, relaxed rhythm in harmony with your breath. Your chest rises softly with each inhale and settles easily with each exhale. Every breath nourishes you with calm. Every exhale releases you deeper into stillness. Bring attention to your shoulders. Let them drop away from your ears, releasing the weight of the day. Feel the relief as your neck lengthens naturally, the muscles loosening. This feeling of release flows down your arms, through your elbows, wrists, and all the way to your fingertips. Your hands rest heavily now, warm and relaxed. Let your body sink into the bed. Each breath brings more peace. Bring gentle focus to your neck and throat. Imagine a soft breeze carrying away any remaining tension there. Your jaw unclenches naturally, your lips part softly, and the muscles around your eyes relax deeply. Your forehead smooths, free from the lines of thought. You are surrendering fully to calm. Now imagine a warm, golden wave of relaxation beginning at the very crown of your head. This wave flows slowly downward, softening your scalp, smoothing your temples, and flowing down the back of your head and neck. It wraps around your shoulders like a comforting shawl, releasing every trace of tension. The warmth travels through your arms, down to your fingertips, and continues its journey down your back, chest, and belly through your hips, thighs, knees, calves, and finally to your feet. Your entire body is now enveloped in this soothing warmth, heavy yet comfortable, deeply at rest. Breathe deeply and evenly now. With each inhalation, you feel more grounded, more connected to the bed beneath you. With each exhalation, you feel your body loosen, soften, and sink further into comfort. Your mind quiets. Your heart beats in a calm, steady rhythm. You have nothing to do, nowhere to be. Picture the rhythm of your breath as gentle waves on a still ocean. Every breath in brings peace and calm. Every breath out carries away anything that doesn't belong in this moment. You feel lighter in spirit, yet supported fully by the bed beneath you. Your thoughts slow down, drifting lazily like petals floating along a quiet stream. They appear and disappear without effort or attachment. You are not holding on to anything now. You are letting go completely. You are safe. You are calm. You are ready to drift into the timeless stillness where stories began. Take one more deep, slow breath in. Hold it softly. And then release it fully, feeling your entire body respond by relaxing even more deeply. You are held. You are cared for. You are at peace. Let your body sink into the bed. Each breath brings more peace. If this gentle journey into the ancient myths and legends of dragons has brought you even a small sense of calm tonight, know that you can return here whenever you need to. Okay? Every story on this channel is created to help you unwind, slow down, and drift into a deep, restorative sleep. By liking this video and subscribing, you'll always have a peaceful tale waiting ready to guide you toward rest whenever life feels busy or overwhelming. Your support also helps these calming stories reach others who may be searching for comfort. Until we meet again, may your nights be quiet, your dreams gentle, and your sleep deep. Imagine now that the quiet in your room begins to deepen, as though the night itself is leaning closer to listen to your breath. Each inhale feels like it draws in the cool, calming energy of the dark, and each exhale releases you further from the weight of the waking world. The softness beneath you supports every part of you, and the air around you feels still, patient, and warm as you drift. Notice how the edges of your familiar surroundings begin to blur, not suddenly, but gently, like watercolors softly running. Together, shapes lose their sharpness. Colors deepen into shades of silver, indigo, and soft gold. The room around you seems to dissolve into a gentle mist, a fine veil that swirls lazily in the air. You are not falling asleep in a hurry. You are simply sliding into a softer, quieter space between waking and dreaming. The mist glows faintly in the moonlight, carrying with it a scent that feels impossibly old and comforting, the coolness of mountain air, the sweetness of wild herbs, and a faint trace of wood smoke from a distant fire. You sense a warmth ahead, not from the sun, but from something older, something alive. It is a warmth that feels protective, like the embrace of a story that has been told for thousands of years. Notice now how the ground begins to form beneath your feet. You are standing barefoot on a soft path of moss, cool and springy under your toes. Around you, the mist begins to thin, revealing towering trees whose trunks are wrapped in ivy and whose branches are so high they seem to brush the stars themselves. Through the branches, the night sky spreads endlessly, dotted with countless stars, each one burning with a steady, ancient light. Far in the distance, you hear the sound of water, slow, rhythmic flow, as if a great river is breathing. With each step you take along the mossy path, the sound grows richer, blending with the faint rustle of leaves overhead. The forest is not silent. It hums with a quiet, hidden life. A night bird calls softly. Somewhere, the wind sighs through the treetops. The air here is crisp and clear, each breath cooling your lungs and clearing your mind as you move forward. You begin to notice something extraordinary: delicate scales scattered along the path, catching the moonlight. They are smooth, iridescent, shimmering in colors that shift from emerald green to deep sapphire as you tilt them in your hands. They are warm to the touch, holding a faint heat, as though they were only recently left behind. These are not just ornaments of the forest, they are a sign. You are entering a place touched by the presence of dragons. The trees begin to part, revealing a wide, open valley. Here, the grass is tall and sways gently in a night breeze, silvered by the moonlight. In the distance, a range of mountains rises, their peaks capped with snow that glows faintly in the starlight. One mountain stands taller than the rest, and from its highest slope, you can see a faint stream of golden light curling upward into the night sky. Like smoke from an unseen fire, you take a step forward and hear the faint sound of wings vast, slow, deliberate. The air stirs around you, brushing against your skin. The sound is far away, yet unmistakable, as though a presence has just shifted in the heavens above. You pause, not in fear, but in awe, sensing that you are in a land where myths have never been forgotten, where ancient beings still roam. Ahead, a stone bridge crosses a narrow stream, the water beneath it clear enough to see the smooth stones. At its bottom, the bridge is carved with patterned spirals, waves, and shapes that resemble dragons in flight. The carvings are worn with age, yet you can still feel the grooves beneath your fingertips as you trail your hand along the stone. The lanterns that line the bridge emit a soft, golden glow, lighting your way forward. You pause at the center of the bridge and look down into the stream. The water reflects the night sky perfectly, the stars above mirrored in its surface. You gaze, the reflection shifts not in the way water ripples, but in the way a memory comes alive. You see shapes moving in the water's depths, long, graceful forms with wings that ripple like silk in the current. They move slowly, their scales catching the light, their eyes glowing with an ancient calm. When you step off the bridge, the path curves gently toward the mountains, where the golden light still flickers faintly in the distance. You feel lighter now, as if each step carries you deeper into a story that has been waiting for you. The air hums softly, as if the world itself is aware of your presence and welcomes you here. The mossy ground gives way to smooth stone as you begin to climb a gentle slope. From this height, you can see the valley spread out behind you, the silver grass rippling in the wind, the forest standing tall like watchful guardians. Above, the sky seems even closer, the stars brighter, as though you have stepped into a place where the earth and the heavens meet. You realize you are no longer thinking about the bed you left behind, the room where you began, or even the time that has passed. That part of your mind has grown quiet. You are here now fully in this world where dragons are not creatures of fear, the keepers of wisdom, guardians of balance, and companions of the night. With every step, the waking world fades further away until there is nothing left but the quiet pulse of this place, the rhythm of wings in the distance, the soft sigh of the wind, and the promise of the story yet to come. You follow the gentle slope of the path as it winds through the moonlit valley, the tall silver grass brushing softly against your legs. The mountains rise in the distance, their snow-capped peaks catching the light of the stars, while a faint, golden glow still curls upward from one of the highest slopes. Each step you take is slow, unhurried, guided only by the quiet rhythm of the night. The air here carries the scent of pine and cool stone, mingled with something faintly sweet perhaps, the blossoms of night-blooming flowers tucked among the tall grass. You pause for a moment, listening. The night is alive with delicate sounds, the soft rustle of leaves, the distant murmur of water. And somewhere above, the faint, deep beat of wings that moves the air like a sigh. Ahead, the path dips gently toward a quiet village nestled between the forest's edge and the base of the mountain. Lanterns glow in the windows of sturdy wooden houses, their roofs steeply pitched against the mountain snow. Thin curls of smoke rise from stone chimneys, drifting lazily into the night. The cobblestone streets are still and empty, save for a sleepy cat curled on a doorstep and the occasional flutter of an owl's wings as it passes silently overhead. You walk slowly through the village, your footsteps muted on the worn stones. The scent of baking bread lingers in the air, mingling with the earthy aroma of fresh-cut wood. Somewhere nearby, you hear the faint trickle of a fountain, its water falling into a stone basin with a soothing, unhurried rhythm. At the village's far end, a small wooden bridge crosses a narrow stream, its handrails wrapped with garlands of dried herbs and flowers. Beyond the bridge, the road leads to a cozy cabin standing alone beneath the spread of an ancient oak tree. Its broad branches sway gently in the breeze, scattering moonlight across the roof. The cabin's walls are built of rough-hewn logs, darkened by time and weather, but warm light glows from its windows, spilling in soft pools onto the ground outside. When you step inside, you're greeted by the scent of pine logs burning in the hearth, mingled with the faint sweetness of honeyed tea. The firelight flickers across the walls, casting gentle shadows over shelves lined with jars of herbs, polished stones, and small carved figures of dragons in every shape and posture. Thick rug covers the wooden floor, and a deep armchair waits beside the fire, its cushions soft and inviting. On the low table nearby, a ceramic cup steams quietly, as though it has been waiting for you. You wrap your hands around it, feeling the heat seep slowly into your palms. The tea is mild and fragrant, with notes of chamomile and lavender. Outside, the wind brushes against the walls of the cabin, a quiet whisper that feels like part of the fire's song. You stay there for some time, sipping slowly, the warmth of the tea settling deep into your chest. When you are ready to leave, you step back outside into the night. The path leads away from the cabin, winding between the trunks of ancient pines. Their branches interlace overhead, forming a canopy that filters the moonlight into scattered patches across the forest floor. The ground is soft underfoot, cushioned with needles and moss, tearing any now and then. You catch the glimmer of something pale and curved, half buried in the moss, perhaps an old dragon scale, left behind like a quiet blessing. The forest opens suddenly into an ancient garden, surrounded by low stone walls. The air here is cooler, touched with the fragrance of night-blooming jasmine and wild mint. Stone paths weave between rows of flowers and herbs, their leaves silvered in the moonlight. At the garden center, a fountain bubbles softly, the water spilling into a round basin ringed with benches worn smooth by countless visitors. You sit for a while, listening to the gentle splash of water and the faint hum of night insects hidden among the leaves. From the garden, a narrow trail leads upward toward a mountain inbuilt into the slope itself. Its walls are made of weathered stone, its roofs shingled with dark cedar. A carved wooden sign hangs over the doorway, painted with the image of a dragon curled protectively around a lantern. Inside, the inn is warm and quiet, lit by the golden glow of oil lamps. A large hearth crackles at one end of the room, and the scent of spiced cider drifts through the air. The innkeeper, an older man with kind eyes, offers you a seat near the fire. From your chair, you can see the windows looking out over the valley below. The silver grass ripples under the moonlight, and the dark outline of the forest stretches away into the distance. You sit for some time in the glow of the fire, sipping from a mug that tastes faintly of cinnamon and apple, letting the warmth sink into your bones when you leave the inn. The path continues upward until the forest thins and the open sky spreads above you. The sound of waves reaches your ears, now steady, rhythmic, and endless. Ahead, standing on the rocky edge of a cliff, is a lighthouse. Its tall stone tower is crowned with a great glass lantern that turns slowly. sending a beam of pale light sweeping across the sea. The air here smells of salt and kelp, mingled with the resinous scent of the pines behind you. You walk to the edge of the cliff and watch the water below. The sea is calm, the surface shimmering under the moonlight. In the distance, something moves a shape just beneath the waves, vast and graceful. Its outline lit for a moment by the turning beam of the lighthouse. You feel no fear, only a sense of awe, as though you have glimpsed a secret meant only for those who wander here in the quiet hours of night. From the lighthouse, the path turns inland toward a building unlike any you have seen before. It's a library, built of pale stone veined with silver, its tall, arched windows glowing warmly from within. Inside, the air smells of old paper and sandalwood. Shelves climb high along the walls, filled with books bound in leather, silk, and strange, shimmering materials. Some volumes hum softly when you pass, while others seem to shift slightly under your gaze, as though eager to share their stories. In the library's central hall, a great mural covers the domed ceiling dragons of every size and color soaring through clouds, their wings spread wide. You stand beneath it for a long moment, tracing the curves of their forms with your eyes, feeling the quiet majesty of the scene. In a reading nook by the window, a deep chair waits, draped with a soft blanket. You settle into it, a book resting open in your lap. Through the glass beside you, you can see the lighthouse beam turning steadily, casting its light over the forest and the sea. The air is warm here, and the silence feels rich and full, as though the library itself is breathing alongside you. And here, in this place of books and moonlight, you feel as though you could stay forever safe, calm, and at peace, surrounded by the quiet heartbeat of ancient stories and the watchful presence of legends that have never truly faded. The library's warm glow wraps around you like the softest blanket, enclosing you in a cocoon of quiet light. Tall, arched windows line the far wall, each one gently reflecting the slow sweep of the lighthouse beam beyond. The light drifts across the polished wooden floor in a calm, unhurried rhythm, as if even time itself has grown drowsy here. The air feels still, but not stagnant alive, with the faint scent of aged parchment. Polished oak in a soft, salty breath of the ocean drifting through the slightly open window. You rest your hands on the heavy book in your lap, fingers tracing the smooth leather cover. The weight of it is reassuring, like the comforting presence of an old friend who needs no words. You close it gently, the sound so soft it blends into the natural hum of the room. Placing it on the nearby table, you watch it settle, its pages resting quietly, as if they too have fallen into slumber. The chair beneath you is deep, its cushions shaped to cradle you perfectly. The back curves gently, offering unwavering support, while the seat seems to mold to the shape of your body. The blanket over your legs is heavier now, its warmth seeping into your muscles and bones, loosening every last trace of tension across the room. The fire in the hearth has quieted from its earlier lively dance. Now, the flames sway slowly, leaning toward embers, casting a warm, golden light that flickers across the bookshelves. Each gentle pop and sigh of the wood seems perfectly timed with your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Outside, the ocean continues its timeless song. Waves rise, curl, and release upon the shore with a soft rush, over and over. Each one a reminder of the world's gentle constancy. The rhythm is steady and certain, as if the sea itself is breathing along with you. All is calm, all is well. Your mind drifts easily now to the places you have wandered tonight. You see again the quiet mountain village, its lanterns glowing in each window like tiny stars scattered across the earth. You recall the cozy cabin with carved dragons watching from every corner, the warmth of spiced tea curling into the air. You remember the ancient garden where moonlight shimmered on a still pond. In the mountain inn where the night wrapped itself around you like a shawl, you can picture the lighthouse beam sweeping across dark waters, catching the faint outline of something large and graceful beneath the waves. And here, in the magical library, sit under a painted ceiling with dragons in soft colors, drift lazily across rolling clouds. These scenes don't demand your attention, they float gently in and out, like the tide, here for a moment and gone the next. They are not vivid now, but warm, like memories fading into dreams. The library's air feels different somehow, though it too has slowed, breathing in quiet harmony with you. Each inhale fills you with the warm scent of polished wood and ancient paper. Each exhale releases what no longer belongs, thoughts, lists, and stray fragments of the day that have no place here. Your body grows heavier with every passing breath. Your thoughts, lighter, let go, drift deeper. You are safe. The ticking of the library's old clock is slow, unhurried, almost hypnotic. You notice it only when everything else has fallen quiet. The fire, the ocean, your thoughts, until its gentle rhythm seems to anchor you here in the present moment. You let your eyes close now, fully surrendering to the golden aftermath of the lamplight behind your eyelids. The darkness is soft, velvety, and welcoming. Your breath matches the quiet pulse of the room. Inhale, the world enters in peace. Exhale, the world leaves in stillness. The blanket's warmth spreads across you, heavier yet comforting, like a slow tide covering you in safety. Your shoulders sink deeper into the chair, your head resting more heavily against the curved back. Your jaw unclenches, your lips soften, and even the tiny muscles around your eyes seem to melt into the darkness. You feel as though you could be anywhere now: a cabin on a snowy night, a bed high in the mountains, a berth on a slow-moving train, gliding through moonlit valleys. The details don't matter. The sensation is the same: warmth, stillness, case. The air moves gently against your skin, just enough to remind you of the open window nearby. It carries the salt of the sea, the crispness of pine from the forest below, and something else, something faint, like a memory you can't quite name. It brushes over you, then fades, leaving behind the lingering sense that the night itself has touched you softly, reassuring you that you are exactly where you belong. All is calm, all is well. This stillness, time no longer feels like something to measure. The minutes may pass, or they may pause entirely. It doesn't matter. Here, there's only the gentle weaving of sound, scent, and warmth. You can almost hear the turning of the pages in the thousands of books that surround you, as if the library itself is telling stories to the night. If you imagine the dragon's inn, the painted ceiling shifting ever so slightly, curling into new positions of rest. Their eyes half closed in quiet WATCHFULNESS. Your breath deepens once more. Inhale the warmth of the fire. Exhale into the hush of the room. Each breath is slower than the last, a long, unbroken wave stretching into the next dot. The images of your journey fade almost completely now, becoming shapes without edges, colors without names. You no longer need to hold on to them. They are a part of you, and you can visit them again whenever you wish. You are here. You are safe. You are home at this moment. Let go. Drift deeper. You are safe. The fire's glow softens, becoming an ember's quiet heartbeat. The ocean continues, its eternal rhythm outside. The library remains unchanged, warm, patient, teamed and eternal its walls, keeping out the noise of the world. It's holding you in this one perfect pocket of stillness. No effort is needed now. No thought is required. Your body knows what to do. The breath comes easily, carrying you toward a place where dreams are soft and the night has no edges. You are calm. You are safe. You are ready to rest. All is calm. All is well. And as your awareness slowly begins to float away, you feel yourself becoming part of the room itself, just another quiet presence in the library, resting peacefully among the stories, the dragons, and the golden light. The story does not end here, it simply settles, just as you do, into the deepest and gentlest stillness of the night. The library feels even warmer now, the air wrapped in the soft hush that only comes at the deepest part of the night. The fire's embers glow like tiny suns at rest, their quiet heat spreading across the room in a steady, soothing wave. Outside, the ocean continues its unbroken rhythm, each wave folding into the next, as if the sea has promised to stand watch over you while you sleep. The lighthouse beam drifts past the windows, a slow, sweeping guardian of the night. Its light, now more like a lullaby than a signal. Your body feels perfectly still, perfectly supported. Every muscle has melted into the chair, the blanket, the gentle warmth that holds you. Your head rests easily, cradled by the curve behind you. Your legs are heavy and loose, your arms resting naturally by your sides or upon the blanket. There is nothing you need to do now. There's no place you need to be. The world outside can wait. At this moment, the only thing that matters is rest. The kind of rest that comes not in shallow moments, but in deep, lingering waves. You let your breathing guide you. There, slow in, gentle out, slow in, gentle out. And with each breath, a quiet voice seems to rise inside you, speaking softly, steadily. It's almost as if the library itself is whispering to you. You are calm. The words float through you. It's not just in your mind, but in your entire body. They sink into your chest, into your arms, into the tips of your fingers. The thought lingers, stretching out, unhurried, before fading into the stillness again. Another breath, another soft echo. You are safe. The words are warm this time, like a shawl being wrapped around your shoulders. They remind you that nothing here can harm you, that every sound you hear is a friend, that every shadow in the room is soft. Inhale. The warmth spreads. Exhale. The world falls further away. A pause. The next whisper is slower still. You are ready to sleep. It's not a command, but a truth. You feel it in the heaviness of your limbs, in the slow drift of your thoughts, in the quiet certainty that your mind has nothing left to solve tonight. The affirmations rise and fall with the same rhythm as the ocean beyond the window, each one carried in like the tide, each one flowing back out, leaving behind a smoother shore inside you. You are calm, you are safe, you are ready to sleep. The pauses between them grow longer, allowing the stillness to fill in the spaces. Your mind begins to let go of the effort of listening. You know the words will return softly, without you needing to call them, somewhere in that stillness. The gentle crackle of the fire joins in like a soft agreement to everything the voice has said. The room smells faintly of warm wood and salt air, and it feels as though the whole world outside has gone still in respect for your rest. Now the affirmations become even gentler, woven into the textures of the room itself. The ocean carries you. You can almost feel it floating weightlessly on calm waters, the surface smooth beneath a silver moon. The gentle sway of the tide rocks you like a lullaby, each rise and fall, pulling you deeper toward sleep. The fire warms you. You imagine leaning back into the glow, its heat a quiet companion. It crackles now and then, but never disturbs. Only reassures you that it's still there, keeping the space around you safe and warm. The night protects you. The darkness here is not empty, it's full of peace, of rest, of endless space for dreams to bloom. The kind of darkness that welcomes you, not the kind that hides. The words no longer feel like separate thoughts. They've become part of the air you breathe. You inhale calm and you exhale release. You inhale safety and you exhale what no longer serves you. You inhale readiness for sleep, and you exhale into the weightless drift toward dreams. Now your mind begins to detach completely. The edges of the room blur. The light becomes softer still, and the fire's warmth is less a thing you feel and more a part of you. The sound of the ocean stretches into the background, a steady hum that feels eternal. You are calm. You are safe. You are ready to sleep. And now, the pauses between the words are longer stills, so long that your mind floats in the quiet, came in-anchored, as if suspended in a slow-moving current. A new thought drifts in, not spoken, but felt. You could stay here forever. In this moment, in this warmth, in this perfect stillness, there is nothing else you could possibly need. You imagine now that you are lying in a soft bed within this library. The shelves surrounding you like protective walls. The blanket is heavier. Here, the pillow deeper. Q can hear the fire from across the room, its sound muffled but constant. Outside, the ocean continues without pause, and the lighthouse beam still sweeps past like a slow heartbeat. You are home. The thought feels final, certain, and with it comes a release you didn't realize you were holding. Your shoulders sink deeper. Your breathing slows even more. The final affirmations come as if from far away, as if spoken by the night itself. You are.com. You are safe. You are ready to sleep. And as they fade into silence, there is no effort left in you, no need to listen, no need to think. Only the slow, easy drift into a place where the story doesn't end, but continues in the quiet language of dreams. The ocean will carry you. The fire will warm you. The night will protect you. Sleep now. Deeper. Deeper still.